Hello everyone, welcome to Srilakshmi's YouTube channel. Hope you have started your preparation for HSST English. So if you have covered Batter My Heart written by John Donne, let's see some MCQs. First question. What is the primary literary device used in the opening lines, Batter my heart, 3% God for you, as yet but knock, breathe, shine, and seek to mend? Alliteration, the repetition of consonant sounds. Apostrophe, a direct address to an absent entity. Personification, giving human qualities to inanimate objects. Paradox, a statement that seems self contradictory but contains a deeper truth. And the answer is apostrophe. Apostrophe is a figure of speech in which the poet addresses an absent person, an abstract idea, or a thing. In this case, the speaker directly addresses God. Moving on to the next question. The poem uses an extended metaphor comparing the speaker's soul to what two things? A barren field and a lost sheep, a crumbling temple and a shattered vessel, a besieged city and a captured soldier, a besieged city and a betrothed virgin. Yes, the speaker's soul is compared to a town that needs to be taken by force and a virgin who is betrothed but unchaste due to being with an enemy. Third question. In the poem, what is the enemy that has usurped the speaker's soul and taken reason captive? Worldly temptations, other people, the speaker's own rational mind, Satan, or the devil? Yes, Satan. The enemy is a personification of the devil who has taken control of the speaker's soul and reason. Next question. What is the meaning of the paradox in the line, that I may rise and stand, overthrow me and bend, you are forced to break, blow, burn, and make me new? The speaker is confused about what he wants from God. The speaker thinks he can achieve spiritual salvation on his own. The speaker believes God's destruction will lead to his spiritual renewal. The speaker wants God to be gentle, not forceful. The speaker believes God's destruction will lead to his spiritual renewal. The statement captures the essence of the paradox, where a destructive act leads to a constructive result, the spiritual rebirth. Next question. The poem is a sonnet. It's a Holy Sonnet 14. So, what is the traditional form of a sonnet? You should know this. It's 14 lines, iambic pentameter. Yes, a sonnet is a 14-line poem, usually written in iambic pentameter. There's no need of reading out all the options. That's why I have gone directly to the answer. Okay. Next question. What is a final most famous paradox in the poem? The speaker's reason has been taken captive, making him unable to do God's will. The speaker must be enthralled to be free and ravished to be chaste. The speaker's soul is a town that needs to be taken by force to be free. The speaker is betrothed to God but also to his enemy. The speaker must be enthralled to be free and ravished to be chaste. This is the final couplet and a powerful paradox that equates spiritual freedom with divine slavery and spiritual purity with divine violence. Next question. Which of the following best describes the speaker's tone and emotional state in the poem? Anguished and desperate for divine intervention, joyful and full of praise for God, arrogant and self-assured, calm and resigned to his fate. Yes, he is very much anguished and desperate for divine intervention. The speaker's use of violent verbs and his fervent pleas for God to batter and break his heart show his anguish and desperation. Next question. What is the significance of the Phrase 3% God. Yes, it is a direct address to the Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The phrase is a specific theological term for the Holy Trinity, showing the speaker is appealing to the complete power of the Christian God. Next question, in the metaphor of the soul as a besieged city, what does a viceroy represent that has been taken captive? The speaker's reason, the speaker's body, the speaker's faith, the speaker's emotions. It's the speaker's reason. The poem states that the speaker's reason, which should govern his soul, has been captive by the enemy. And the last question, what literary movement is John Donne a part of as exemplified by his use of intellectual complexity and extended metaphors? The metaphysical poets. Yes, Donne is considered a leading figure of the metaphysical poets, known for their elaborate conceits and intellectual wit. Hope these questions will be helpful for your preparation. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Okay, that's all for today. See you in next class. Bye.